everybody, Jody Marketplace Boutique, and I just got back from a really nice fall walk. Is this a poop bag? Yes. This just goes to show that you can never judge a book by its cover. It's not on the outside that counts, it's what's on the inside. Believe it or not, I paid $40 for this poop bag. Let's see what's inside of everybody. Would you believe that I got a bunch of jewelry in a poop bag? No kidding, this stuff came in a poop bag. Let's see what we have here. I can't believe this. Ooh, see how pretty this is? Hopefully you can see it really well. It's gorgeous. Ooh, pretty. So this is a Joan Rivers. Her stuff is always pretty. I just absolutely love her jewelry. And I don't know, I might have to keep this one in my collection for a little bit. And not only is it collectible, but I think it's pretty well made. But I just love her pieces. So it doesn't surprise me I picked out Joan Rivers. Okay, let's see what else is in this poop bag. Ooh, pretty. Look how nice that is. Now this one, I would say this is probably around, you know, like the 40s or so. To me, it looks like. Let's see if this is anything. Okay, that is glass. Glass. No. Okay, so that's like nothing exciting. But isn't that pretty? It's beautiful. Ooh, this was pretty too. I just thought this was cool looking. It's a little scratched up from being, you know, with other jewelry, but I thought this was awesome. I just love how this looks. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, this is exciting. And here is a little cameo. Actually, these are like real pieces under resin. And it's also, I guess it could be a pendant, but it's got kind of a hook. Interesting. I would say this is pre like 1935, just the way it goes out at the end. And they didn't used to do that anymore because women kept getting stuck with those, and that could be really dangerous. So this is actually kind of old. Cool, you can see all the little pieces under there. Isn't that neat? That's really pretty. That's an oldie. So what do we have here? That's gorgeous. You know, this person had so many really neat things, and there was a lot of jewelry. This one too, I think, is a little bit old. No, this is all glass. So that one is glass also. Ooh, we didn't check those though. It's just pretty, you know, it's just definitely different. Silver tone rhinestones made of glass. I would say this is probably, you know, 1920s maybe. I don't see any markings. Nope, just a pretty brooch. Oh, this is cool. You know, this is probably like, I don't know, an acrylic, I would assume. Yeah, that's definitely like a acrylic. It's pretty though. See how pretty that is? It's not marked. This kind of reminds me of the 90s revival with kind of that military style, meets secretary chic. This definitely kind of screams 90s to me. So that's kind of a good find. Ooh, pretty for Christmas. That's beautiful. Here's a Gold tone, red enameled brooch. This is signed. And I don't see any signatures on this, but look at how pretty this is. Actually, there's some rhinestones in here. These might be quartz in here. So it went all the way past the quartz. So I am assuming this is not glass. This is actually quartz in here. That's kind of neat. It definitely looks like a better quality made. You can kind of see it at the... It looks really nice. It's got a good heft to it. Yeah, that's a beautiful brooch. Oh, look at this little parrot. This is a cute little guy. I love animal brooches. I have quite a few of them in my collection, so I do not need this one, right? That is cute. Let's see. I don't think it's going to be anything. No, just glass. And so that's, yeah, it's definitely in the glass area. Cute. Okay, so now I have a parrot. This would be perfect for Christmas too. I don't see any markings that I can tell. Gotta be careful not to poke an eye out. I almost did that the other day. Cute. So this again is like an enameled. Looks like there might be a little string stuck on that. And he's on a little branch perched. He looks like a happy little bird, doesn't he? What a happy bird. Okay, ooh, this one's gorgeous. How cute. Ooh, this is pretty. I like this one. That's glass and... I would say this is probably glass. It doesn't really show anything. But wow, look how pretty that is. That'd be gorgeous on a black jacket for church or just going out to look nice. Wow, look how pretty that is. Here is this is kind of like that Greek revival 70s, 60s area. I would assume the class goes a little bit beyond that. This could also be a pendant for a necklace. No, it's, you know, it's a little bit scratched up, not very bad. Looks pretty good, I would say. This looks like a really pretty gold tone, filigree, Greek revival 60s, 70s brooch. And it's also a pendant. It does look the gold looks very good. So I want to try this with a magnet probably before I sell it. Ooh, here's another bird. Let's see how many good things they had there. I probably could have spent more time searching for earrings or for pendants or what have you, but I was there quite a bit. Okay, there's no markings on this one. This is beautiful. I don't know what that stone is. This might be a stone. It's really, really pretty. It's even got rhinestones on the little wings. Okay, here's an older brooch. It definitely looks older. It's got a really sharp end after 1935. So, oh, that's pretty. You know, this kind of reminds me of the 50s. Like the floral things came back in style really good. Definitely a pretty metal. I don't see any markings, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was silver tone, but usually those are marked. Okay, I don't see any markings, but that is so pretty. The blue flowers. I have a really bad habit of hanging onto some brooches, so maybe for a little bit. I put them on my shelf sometimes and just look at them. Beautiful. Here is a rose. It's got the faux crackle on the outside, kind of. That was kind of really big in the 50s. And this one is marked. Okay, so this one's marked West Germany. That's pretty. Look at the gold tone. That actually looks like real gold, doesn't it? I don't see any other markings, but that's absolutely pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Ooh, I love that. And this is the West Germany marking on the back. It's right here. I don't know if you can see that. It's a beautiful piece of jewelry. That's a gorgeous brooch. Here's a cameo. This looks a little bit newer to me. Let's see if this has a marking. It's kind of got like an embossed filigree over, and the cameo is definitely pretty too. It looks like it's engraved. It doesn't look like it's glued on or anything, but maybe it is. That does look pretty. Okay, I don't see any markings on this one. Isn't that beautiful? That girl and the shell. Now you can test these two with just a magnet and see if they're magnetic. If they are magnetic, they have metal in there, so I definitely want to do that before I get these listed. I don't think that's gold, but it sure does have kind of that color. That's very similar to a gold color, so we'll have to see. And here is a ring. Isn't that pretty? I had a very similar ring that was in the family that was stolen. So I kind of like look for these rings, definitely like the 1800s. I don't know if you can see that. And I just know that because I had one very similar. So, and it was passed down in my family and they were Dutch. So whenever I see these, I kind of tend to pick them up, even though it's not the garnet that I used to have, but it's very similar. Back in the 1800s, this could have also been like an engagement ring, but it's beautiful. It's got like that Art Deco design too. I just love. I don't think I can wear it. Oops. I have kind of bigger hands, so oh yeah, I can wear it actually. Ooh, that's pretty. I might have to keep that and wear this one. Isn't that pretty? It's a little scratched up, it looks like. Oh, not too bad. Isn't that pretty? I think that's beautiful. It won't fit on this hand, unfortunately. I bought the brooches, and then this lady at the flea market, she wanted $10 a piece for the jewelry, and she said, you know, I don't check to see what, you can tell that this part of it is not gold, not solid gold anyway. So she wanted $10, and then another lady came up kind of hee-hawing, and she said, you know what, I'll do them for $5. So in my head, I kind of counted the brooches, and then I counted these. I said, you know, can you give me like a bundle lot? And she did. She was awesome. She was a wonderful, wonderful, like really kind lady. And she actually gave me them for even $10 less than I was expecting with the sale of that other lady. So just kind of, you know, if you go to these flea markets, just kind of count them in your head to make sure that you're kind of on the same wavelength, because there's so many people that they have to keep track of. And I'm sure things get messed up a little bit. So yeah, if you have a bundle, you can definitely get better deals, I find. Those that don't, you know, I usually just say, oh, I bought so much from you. I was hoping for a bundle. Just be nice to them. And I think kindness just goes like a long way. Okay, so this ring definitely, it does not have any markings, but it's beautiful. I love it. I'm keeping that one. Okay, so here is another brooch. And this seller was not only in Burley Park, but they were also in Thrift, that Thrift flea market that I went to too. So look at this, is like a hand painted. Oh, that's pretty. Kind of feels like a ceramic. This looks kind of like a 60s to me, just by the design of that like bigger rope style that you see a lot in the 60s or going into the 70s. Okay, so that's pretty. It's got like a pink and purple and like an ombre rainbow color tone to it. That's pretty. See that kind of style? You definitely you definitely see that, you know, in the 70s era, 60s, that kind of stuff. So that's a pretty, definitely a pretty brooch there. So that's what I have in my poop bag. So let's see what we have here. Look at all these pretty things I found. I mean, look at, this is probably one of my favorites. I love that. And I love kind of anything Joan Rivers, really. These are just gorgeous. Everything blue I love. Look at how pretty this stuff is. Pretty, pretty. There's a lot of them in here too. So I think I paid $40 for everything. And there was another ring. Oh, here it is. Here's the other ring. So it must have been in the bag. So here's the other ring, and this is a garnet, it looks like. She said it was onyx. I mean, I'm sure it could be, but it has kind of a brown undertone to it. Okay, so this one is marked 925, so that is silver. This is a silver ring. I don't know what you call that. It's definitely a design on the sides. So that is silver, and that is a emerald cut stone, and that's really pretty. Now, I don't know what the stone is. She said it was onyx. It looked like garnet to me in the sunlight, but now that I'm in here, it looks brown. I don't know. Okay, so it's and then now with my Presidium tester, it comes out in the amethyst family, so that's interesting. I guess it could be a dark purple. I don't know. So it's definitely not glass or anything. It is an actual stone. It's 925. So I pretty much got this for $5 or free. It depends on how you look at it. And then I've got this one. Look at all the pretty items. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Here. Now I can make like a thumbnail of what I got. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I just love it. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed. Bye. Well, hope you enjoyed my little video. I never would have thought that I would buy this for $40. I found some amazing, amazing deals and met some really awesome people too along the way. Have a good day, everybody. Bye. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Let me know if you found any good stuff lately. Bye.